Hi everyone, this is Ana Camila and I'm welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit of time that I haven't done one of these videos, but here I am, back again. The video that I'm doing today is to talk about a little bit about our children. I've been talking about emotions and where the emotions come from. It comes from a thought and the brain and etc. But how do we apply this information to our children when we're raising our kids? That they are so impulsive, they are emotionally immature. As some of you might know, the brain matures until we're 25 years old, so it's a long time for us to get mature emotionally, brain-wise. So kids, if you have a child or if you know somebody that has a child, the best way to work with them and the way that it should be, not following old school and actually being able to break the change that we carry from previous generations about feelings, emotions, and how to correct a little human. It's to acknowledge the emotion first, because what we do, what we're trained on, how we're programmed, is to try to correct the behavior. Let's say, for example, a child comes and do something that you don't agree, that is not correct. It breaks something, it throws something, he hits some other kid or something wrong. And what we do in that moment, we are so impulsive and so automatic that what we do is we try to correct that behavior right there. But we avoid the emotion, why he is acting like that. You know, behaviors are acting upon emotions. That's what behaviors are. So he's acting upon an emotion that the child is having. So a way to work this is to connect with the child in that exact moment and acknowledge the emotion that he's having. Let's say, I know you feel frustrated. I know that you have doubts, you're not decided. I understand that you want something different. I understand that you want this toy. I understand that you want to hug this dog too strong. I don't know, there are examples. And then after we acknowledge the emotion that is happening behind the behavior, we correct it. So we first acknowledge the emotion that is happening, and then we do the corrective action. Let's say, okay, so I know that you want to hug the dog very hard because you love it and you have that emotion, you want that, but it's not right. We have to respect the dog can bite you, and we don't do that. Okay, so it's about finding a balance of acknowledging the emotion of the child first and then doing the correction. This is something that it takes time and it's very repetitive. It's not going to happen the first time. We as an adults and as parents, we get to be very understandable and open that this is very repetitive. The childs, all childs are different. All children are different, sorry. And they all grow at different paces. They all have different personalities, different issues with their emotions. So they're all gonna go at different paces, at different ways of being, and we get to understand this. And we need to be very consistent, and we're testing ourselves a lot because how we react with them, it is showing us that something that we have on ourselves. Because if we react yelling, if we react hitting, if we react taking away, it's something that is working on ourselves. So we need to put ourselves out of the equation and focus on the child in that moment. It takes a lot of dedication, like I said, consistency, and a lot of love. So this is the main thing that I wanted to say today. Let's break the change. Let's break the old patterns that we had from previous generations, that we avoided emotions, that we avoided the root of why we behaved in such a way. And let's tackle this issue differently, and let's aim to accept our emotions, because we know emotions are part of who we are. But for us to transform them, we need to acknowledge them and accept them. And we have to teach this to our children since they are very little. For them, they need to know that emotions are part of them, and they have them, and they acknowledge them, they accept them, and they have a different behavior upon them. So I invite all of you parents, uncles, aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers, friends, to work on this, to think about it, and to try it for a little bit and see how your child reacts. If it's different, remember that love is the key to transform anything, to change any behavior. So let's practice this with our children, and let's be aware of how we react when they do something that we don't accept. So I'll leave you with this, and I hope you have a great day, and I will be back with some more things to talk about. I love you all. Take care. Bye.